Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
All right, folks, buckle up because President Donald Trump just delivered a speech on Thursday at the World Economic Forum that was full of zingers and promises. Even Klaus Schwab might need a stiff drink after this one, from ending DEI nonsense to restoring energy independence and calling out the globalists. These are the top 10 mic drop moments for the history books, and we're going to talk about it.
Well, thank you very much, Klaus, and hello to everyone in beautiful Davos. This has been a truly historic week in the United States. 3 days ago, I took the oath of office, and we began the golden age of America. The recent presidential election was won by millions of votes, and all seven, every one of them, all seven swing states. It was a massive mandate from the American people like hasn't been seen in many years, and some of the political pundits, even some of my so-called enemies, said it was the most consequential election victory in 129 years. That's quite nice. What the world has witnessed in the past 72 hours is nothing less than a revolution of common sense. Our country will soon be stronger, wealthier, and more united than ever before, and the entire planet will be more peaceful and prosperous as a result of this incredible momentum and what we're doing and going to do.
3 days ago, Donald Trump took the official oath of office and began the golden age of America. Donald Trump kicks off things in classic Donald Trump way with a phrase dubbed Golden Age. This sets the tone for optimism, bold statements, and ready to reverse everything that was wrong with the previous administration. Forget the dark winter. We're stepping into the golden glow. Brought to you by Donald J. Trump.
My administration is acting with unprecedented speed to fix the disasters we've inherited from a totally inept group of people and to solve every single crisis facing our country. This begins with confronting the economic chaos caused by the failed policies of the last administration. Over the past 4 years, our government racked up $8 trillion in wasteful deficit spending and inflicted nation-wrecking energy restrictions, crippling regulations, and hidden taxes like never before.
Trump crushing DEI. Trump's no-hold-barred attack on DEI programs is framed as a win for common sense and fairness. His direct approach appeals for those frustrated with the politicization of the workplace and education. He's not just draining the swamp, he's decluttering the HR department as well.
My administration has taken action to abolish all discriminatory diversity, equity, and inclusion nonsense, and these are policies that were absolute nonsense throughout the government and the private sector. With the recent yet somewhat unexpected great Supreme Court decision just made, America will once again become a merit-based country. You have to hear that word, merit-based country. And I've made it official, an official policy of the United States, that there are only two genders, male and female. And we will have no men participating in women's sports, and transgender operations, which became the rage, will occur very rarely. Finally, as we restore common sense in America, we're moving quickly to bring back strength and peace and stability.
Because let's just be real here. If you need a safe place to work, you probably don't belong in the Oval Office.
On day one, I signed an executive order to stop all government censorship. No longer will our government label the speech of our own citizens as misinformation or disinformation, which are the favorite words of censors and those who wish to stop the free exchange of ideas and, frankly, progress. We have saved free speech in America, and we've saved it strongly. With another historic executive order this week, I also ended the weaponization of law enforcement against the American people and, frankly, against politicians, and restored the fair, equal, and impartial rule of law.
Trump ending government censorship and protecting free speech. This was a direct jab at big tech and government overreach in silencing voices, specifically through C-19 and the previous election. It reinforces Trump's image as a defender of free speech, a hot button issue in the digital age. In Trump's America, the only censorship that's happening is on Netflix when you forget your password.
I terminated the ridiculous and incredibly wasteful Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Scam. Withdrew from the one-sided Paris Climate Accord and ended the insane and costly electric vehicle mandate. We're going to let people buy the car they want to buy. I declared a national energy emergency, and it's so important, national energy emergency, to unlock the liquid gold under our feet and pave the way for rapid approvals of new energy infrastructure. The United States has the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we're going to use it. Not only will this reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services, it'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and
energy independence and the Green New Scam. Trump focuses on unlocking America's liquid gold, oil, and gas, emphasizes on economic independence and common sense energy policies. Trump isn't just about fueling the economy, he's about fueling your SUV as well.
As you probably know by just reading any paper, my message to every business in the world is very simple. Come make your product in America, and we will give you among the lowest taxes of any nation on earth. We're bringing them down very substantially, even from the original Trump tax cuts. But if you don't make your product in America, which is your prerogative, then very simply you will have to pay a tariff, differing amounts, but a tariff which will direct hundreds of billions of dollars and even trillions of dollars into our treasury to strengthen our economy and pay down debt. Under the Trump administration, there will be no better place on earth to create jobs, build factories, or grow a company than right here in the good old USA.
Trump lays out a carrot and stick approach for global businesses, emphasizing tax cuts for domestic production and tariffs for imports. You've got two choices: make it in America or pay the Trump toll, baby.
Americans, the economic confidence is soaring like we haven't seen in many, many decades, maybe not at all. Upon my election, it was just announced that small business optimism skyrocketed by 41 points in a single month. That's the highest ever. There's never been anything like that. SoftBank has announced between a $100 and $200 billion investment in the U.S. economy because of the election result. And just 2 days ago, Oracle, SoftBank, and OpenAI announced a $500 billion investment in AI infrastructure.
Turns out optimism is the best stimulus package yet. Who knew? Trump ties tech innovation to his administration and policies, framing it as a win-win for American dominance. Who needs Silicon Valley approval when you've got $500 billion?
I decided and declared to do, and very, very importantly, a national emergency on our border immediately halted all entry of illegal border crossers, of which there were many, and began promptly returning the illegal trespassers back to the place from which they came. That action, as you've probably seen, has already started very strongly. I've deployed active duty U.S. military and National Guard troops to the border to assist in repelling the invasion. It was really an invasion. We will not allow our territory to be violated. After 4 long years, the United States is strong and sovereign and a beautiful nation once again. It's a strong, sovereign nation. In addition, I'm pleased to report that America is also a free nation once again.
Trump declared a national emergency at the border, halting all entry for illegal border crossings. Trump emphasizes this action on immigration, framing it as a restoration for sovereignty. The border isn't just secure, it's locked down. Trump style, baby.
The progress that you're seeing is happening because of our historic victory in a recent presidential election, one that has become quite well known throughout the world. I think a lot of things are happening to a lot of countries. They say that there's light shining all over the world since the election.
Light is shining bright, folks. Just make sure it's not coming from Klaus Schwab. Liar. So there you have it. Trump's speech on Thursday at the World Economic Forum. It was a movement from ending DEI programs to restoring energy independence and calling out the globalist elites. Whether you're team MAGA or not, one thing's for sure, Trump is back, and he's making headlines faster than Klaus Schwab can say great reset. I'd love to know what you think the greatest moment from the speech was. Drop it down in the comment section down below. Smash the like button, share, subscribe, and as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.